In this video right here, right now, I'm going to show you guys my workflow. So what I'm doing right now is I'm using these insights and this data so that as I am changing up my website when it comes to on-page SEO, I'll be able to rank for certain keywords without having to be giving Google Ads a ton of money every single week, every single month. So on-page SEO is important, just like off-page SEO, but right now we're gonna focus on-page SEO so that when it comes to certain keywords people type, your website shows up at the very top. And the reason I'm diving deeper into the organic SEO is because long-term it's gonna pay off. And so if you guys are in a position right now like me, where you're spending a lot of money on Google Ads because your website is not really ranking organically, so you have to drive paid traffic to your website, then this is the type of video that you want to see. If you guys are a business owner who wants to scale their business from a small business to a medium-sized business, this is also the type of video that was designed for you. So watch the entirety of it. This is how I look at the world with data that I pay for to get. And so I am applying this data onto these websites that I'm creating. Take a look at it. I hope you guys find this interesting. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Many blessings. Peace. Okay, so you want to open up the Google Ads keyword planner. It's absolutely free. Here's the method that I use. I'll go into search and I'll type in 360 photo booth rental, and I'll type in photo booth rental as well as a second keyword. Right down here, when this step is complete, you'll hit enter. I want you guys to pay close attention to the keywords that are provided for us. As you can see, for the filter, I put Orange County because I want to focus on Orange County. This is I can say an area that's a bit more affluent and also can provide high quality leads, all right? That's the beauty of doing Google Ads and also SEO on pages. You can target specific cities. So I don't want to do United States. I don't want to do the entire world. I just want to focus on Orange County right over here. And right over here for the date, we can see the traffic within the last 12 months to the last month. So relevancy, I went ahead and put 12 months. And so we can see that average monthly searches in the city of Orange County. For the 360 photo booth, we have about 140 searches. But look at this, a photo booth rental is 1,000 average monthly searches. So this is information that I'm definitely going to be using when I go into my website and I'm creating a page, a landing page. I want to make sure that my H1 reflects these keywords that we just looked at together. So photo booth rental Orange County right here is a title that I'm going to be using for my H1. So with time, this is called on-page SEO. This H1 is going to be indexed, right, by the algorithm so that this page can show up. Let me show you how it looks in real life here. Look at 360 photo booth Riverside. And I'll move this to the side. So these are sponsored ads. So congratulations on who's showing for the 360 photo booth Riverside. We have 1, 2, 3. So mine was showing earlier. It's not showing anymore, which is great because I'm still ranking organically right here towards the top of the page. So this is the website that I'm going to be working on right now. So that was Riverside. Now let's go and select a different city. Let's use Redlands, for example. 360 photo booth Redlands. You'll see one of my Google pages here, and you'll see another Google profile of mine there. And then you'll see these 1, 2, 3. Yup, I don't count. Someone is ranking. A Superfly photo booth is ranking organically with their social media, which is pretty amazing with their Instagram. And then you see one of my pages here. You see one of my pages here. And you see 2 of my videos right in there. So, and then you see a sponsored ad for me. Now look at this, guys. What happens when we go and delete the 360 and hit enter and just look photo booth Redlands, just those 3 words. When we scroll down here, everything changes drastically. So Superfly is definitely taking over Redlands. They're on the very top page there. And then here they are ranking with their website. I believe they actually are located in Redlands, which is definitely beneficial for them because Redlands is another affluent city. And here they are ranking again with their Instagram. And then we have Perfect Capture Booth there. I've not heard of them yet. And then for locations, I have a location page that allows me to rank right above this sponsored ad. So I'm not paying for this local SEO. This sponsored ad is being paid for. So there's an impression because I got to see it, but I'm not going to click on it because I don't want them to get charged for that. And then we have another one right here. So I made it to the first page for photo booth Redlands. But if we put in San Bernardino, right? The reason I'm showing you guys is because as you guys are putting together your website, right now I have a beautiful website and I'll show it to you guys. I have a beautiful website, but this beautiful website is all aesthetics. This is basically, we're running Google ads to this specific website. And so this website is really captivating, very informative, very modern looking. However, it has very poor on-page SEO, which is something that I'm going to be tackling with a team so that they can take care of all this on the back end. And this website alone can rank for specific keywords and also target specific cities so that I don't have to constantly give money to Google to run these ads and target these cities. Now for photo booth San Bernardino, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 sponsored ads at the very top. And then I'm ranking organically with one of my Google business profiles. We have Superfly also taking over right here. And then my website is right there. If we go a little bit lower, that's it for the first page. So that's photo. So look I ended up excluding the sponsored paid ads. I ended up at the very top of the Google business profile. That's what you guys want. And I ended up somewhere in the bottom, no, more like in the midsection, ranking organically with my website. And look at the domain that I'm using. If I change this domain, which I can actually go into my website and do right now. So for example, if I go into my website and I change the domain, right? I'll save this here. If I go into my site and I change the domain to 360photoboothrental.net, over time, I'm going to rank way better for 360 Photo Booth Rental. The reason I changed it was because I was going to use this site more for Mr.Professional. But that's another conversation. There's a lot going on right now in the business. So I'm just showing you guys some of the workflow so that hopefully this insight allows you to dive in deeper into the world of SEO, search engine optimization. Now, where did we leave off? Right, now I remember. Photo booth rental, San Bernardino. If I add the 360 to this term, like that, you'll see again different sponsors. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right after all the paid sponsors, I come up at the very top. And then Superfly is right in here. Superfly has been around for a while. And then I show up right here again with another one of my pages. You're probably thinking, David, how is your website able to rank multiple times for that keyword on the first page? Well, it's simply because I'm creating pages on my website with proper SEO. So that's a full advantage right there. All right. And then on top of that, of course, we got 1, 2, 3 videos on the top 3. This is why I keep telling you guys, take your time to post on YouTube so that you guys can rank with your YouTube videos. Because if someone comes into, for example, say someone clicks on this video.
Introducing Super Power Safe. Craig can fly.
Say someone clicks on this video and then they want to check out the website. For example, they want to check out the business. Whatever they decide to do, cool part is that right in here, they can visit the photo booth store. They can anything that they want right here. So for example, if they go to the best DSLR photo booth, say they click on here, for example, right? And it takes them to this page, which is something that I have to redo. This is what I'm working on right now, actually. So say they go to the homepage, right? This is something that you don't want, right? I don't want this because I'm basically, to say this very, very blunt, is I am hurting my business because the client or the prospect has to click on this now. And then once they click on this, then it takes them to another page. This is going to hurt the business. It's going to hurt your SEO ranking because you're redirecting traffic. Now, if people actually, click on check availability, they follow through, that helps. But once again, guys, we have to remove as much friction and speed bumps as possible from the booking process. So I know this video was pretty tech. And actually, you guys need to get into the data of things because data is everything. Without data, we're going to be lost. Without data, we're going to be wishful thinking. Without data, we're going to be praying to God for a solution. But God is telling us the data is right here. Take a look at the data, make decisions based off the data. Before I end this video really quick, if you guys are bidding on the word photo booth rental on your Google Ads campaign, you can see that the competition is high, which means to get on the first page, right here, you can see the low end and the high end. So if you want to show up on the top of the page, of course, there's different campaigns you can run. Some you can just go strictly off impressions and try to get to the top of the page as much as possible. Or you can run a campaign that's going to give you the most clicks, cost per click. So it really depends on the strategy that you want to use. Just know, guys, that the more the people jump into the industry and run Google ads, the higher the CPC is going to be, especially if your website is not optimized to, how can I say this, make those keywords relevant. So if the keywords that you're using sends someone to your website and then Google scans your website, the algorithm, crawls your website and doesn't really see a relation with those keywords, then your score, when it comes to your Google ad score, is going to be poor. Here, really quick, I wanted to show you guys. So what I did now with some of my Google ads is I'm running them at a very certain time. Over time, I collected enough data to see what dates give me the best return on my ad spend. So I'll give you a perfect example. Like Mondays from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., I got 3 clicks. The click-through rate was pretty high. I love it. Anytime you guys can get over 10% click-through rate, that's good. If you guys can get past 15, even better. So I'm happy right here, right now. This is improving in my cost per click at the moment is only $3.74. As you can see, your click-through rate is going to change. And when your click-through rate changes, sometimes your cost per click also goes up. So I want you guys to also pay close attention to your ad schedule, okay? One other thing here, conversion rate, and I don't want to track conversions because I don't want Google knowing when I'm actually converting, because when Google finds out about your conversion rate, what happens is Google uses that to their advantage, then sends you recommendations that basically saying, hey, spend more money and we'll send you more conversions. I don't want to do that. So I don't want to give Google that information because I have Google Analytics set up so that I can see where the action is being taken without Google necessarily tracking it as a conversion. Because Google Ads, Google Tag Manager, and Google Analytics, they're all different platforms within the same structure, but offer different data that is to use very strategically by you, the person who is investing, right? Making an investment on your ads. So this video was driven more towards the technical side of your online presence and data. So guys, don't get lazy, do the work. This is constant work, and this is exactly another reason why you guys need to be careful on how much you're actually charging for your services. A lot of work goes into it. You might think, David's so successful with this photo booth business. Remember, guys, I do this full time and it's stressful. And although you see me on videos full of energy and really happy, is because maybe the reason I'm energetic and happy is because I'm taking on challenges and I'm getting results. And some of those results are not what I want. And some of the results are showing me indicators that I'm getting very close to some of my short-term goals, which pumps me up as a business owner. So I hope this video was somewhat helpful for you guys. And if you guys like this type of content, hit the thumbs up. I'll see you guys soon. And good luck on your next event. But luck, L-U-C-K, is labor upon correct knowledge, baby. So let's get the workflow going. Let's get the workflow flowing. Yeah. All right. Peace.